into xBacked, which I want to discuss real quick before we get out of here. So I'm just going to click on this real quick. And this might be hard for some people to read. Let's see if I can zoom in on it real quick. Yeah, so Algorand Governors Club made a great write-up on xBacked, so I just want to read his thread of tweets real quick, and let's get it in there. Here we are. Awesome. So xBacked is building decentralized stablecoins on Algorand. Similar to DAI, stablecoins on xBacked will be backed by crypto assets. The first stablecoin xBacked plans to release is the algo-backed xUSD, but they will support more stablecoins and collateral types in the future. In addition to xUSD, xBacked will have a governance token named X. X token holders will participate in governance, i.e. staking and voting, of xBacked, and in exchange, provided with a generous 80% cut of the protocol's earnings, which is amazing because this governance token, X, will not only be the governance and voting token of the xBacked platform, but it'll also give you the right to an 80% cut of the protocol's earnings. So let's go more on this. XUSD token will be the USD pegged stablecoin backed strictly by Algo. Due to the DAO structure of the protocol, no central authority controls xUSD or any of the future coins the protocol will create. It will be a community-created and governed asset. And then let's see if I can zoom out of here real quick. Sorry. Boom. Let's see. There we go. Sorry about that. And we're back. xBacked always considers one xUSD token to $1, and it will maintain that value through over-collateralization and arbitrage trading. New xUSD can be minted when users open a vault on the protocol, and to create a vault, users have to deposit collateral, i.e. algo, equal to 1,000 or more. As of now, the two initial use cases for xUSD will be a medium of exchange and staking. xUSD staked on the xBacked platform will be used to liquidate the riskiest vaults on the protocol. Liquidators are entitled to 10% of the protocol's earnings and collateral from liquidation events. So at this point, you may be thinking, okay, cool, but why are you so excited about another stablecoin? And to be honest, for us, the most exciting initial feature of xBacked will actually be its governance model and token, with possibly the coolest token name ever, X. And I completely agree because essentially, as I just read to you, holders of this X token will also be the liquidators, which are entitled to 10% of the protocol's earnings and collateral from liquidation events, and entitled to that 80% of the protocol's revenue in general. So that's essentially being the X token will not only be the governance token for this platform, but it'll also be the token that gives you 90% or rights to 90% of the protocol's revenue or proportion of that, depending on how much you own, which is absolutely amazing and like a complete game changer, because when I was first researching xBacked, I was trying to figure out how is this stablecoin and platform different than what AlgoFi is trying to do with their lending protocol. And it seems on the surface not terribly different, because it's also going to be a similar lending protocol with a stable coin that's backed through over collateralization, but this governance structure is unlike anything I've seen anywhere else. I mean, on AlgoFi, you're not raking in a bunch of money from all these liquidations. I know some people, I know there is a little bit of that, but you're not achieving 90% of the protocol's revenue by holding the governance token. And I just thought this concept was really interesting and a concept I wanted to bring to the community's attention. So if you guys want to just, say your thoughts on it real quick before we get out of here.
Well, I did speak with one of the xBack guys that he's supposed to be on my channel. We'll see about that, but I think the idea is a good idea. I just have to see if they execute it. I would buy in, because I love passive income and royalties. That's my thing. So if they can pull it off, I'm into it.
Hey, they're building on Reach, just to let the community know that they are building on Reach, and I do believe it's one of the more anticipated projects by a lot of the like CEOs and developers I've spoken to on my show. It's not just like a hyped project that random Twitter accounts are discussing. Like a lot of important people in the space are definitely becoming pretty excited about xBacked for sure.
Yeah, so, I actually haven't done a lot of research on it yet. And a lot of it's just because so many of these projects are coming up, and
it's too hard to keep up.
Yeah, I'm ignoring. That's honestly, it's it. I'm ignoring a lot of the hype and a lot of the ones that are out there just because I don't know. I'm not even putting them on my channel because I'm not giving them the time of day to potentially sway somebody into something that we don't know if it's legit. So
Yep. No,
I
that's
haven't
fair.
actually. That's the first really that I've. That's probably the most information I've heard about xBacked, but it definitely sounds like a good idea, especially with the stable coins and being able to earn that kind of revenue. On holding that token in the use case there.
Next month on Valentine's Day, actually, they will be my date, and I will be doing a show with Austin from xBacked on this channel. So everyone be on the lookout for that. I forget what time we agreed on. I think it probably like 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I will
Oh,
be getting that
Austin. Yeah. I
information out
talked to
there.
Austin. Yeah. They
He's
out in
brilliant.
Australia.
He's younger than I thought. I'm pretty sure, but he's a really really smart kid for sure.
Like, yeah, like 25 maybe or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he's
yeah, he seemed like real chill. Again, a lot of projects, but it always like at this point, I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait. I'm not buying no initial coin offerings. I'm not buying any of that. I'm
well. I mean,
waiting.
and to get back to, I mean, to like expound on that point, that's another reason why I actually really like this XBack project, and I really like what AlgoFi is doing, because what they're doing, unlike other projects, are creating a use case for their token first.
Right.
AlgoFi, for example, created this lending market, is creating a decentralized exchange, and then is baking in utility for the token that they're not even going to launch first. They're going to launch it like 2 quarters after they launch this decentralized exchange. So, I mean, they're going to have a working product and build in a bunch of use cases before ever even launching the token. And
Smart.
I'm unsure how XBacked is planning to do their token launch, but from the way I understand, and testnet happens like next week or something like that for XBacked. But the way I understand it, the use case will be baked in before the token sale happens, and which is absolutely the way all projects should do it. I do understand that there is some initial funding that can come from a token, because it's a double-edged sword, because if they can't sell a token first without a working product, that means people that have great ideas, like you or I, an average person that might have a great idea, can't start a project because we don't have money unless we go begging to these rich people
Yeah.
for like a grant or for funding, and then we're beholden to these rich people. So for the smaller guy that might have a great idea, launching a token could be a great way to raise the capital you need to follow through with the project. But it is a lot riskier because you have to follow through with the project. You don't actually have the project done.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's what's
but I,
scary
but
to me.
but it's tough because I don't want to see that totally go away, because there could be a brilliant person in the Algorand community that just doesn't have the connections to, go to Arrington Capital and get, funding or something
Yeah.
like that, but has a great idea and maybe funds it through some sort of token launch. But of course, I feel like all of the warning signs should be out there that like this token is used for funding the project right now, and utility will come in the future, so investors know what they're getting into. Uh,
That's
but
one thing Loudfire or whatever did not do, right? Like they didn't they didn't say that we're fundraising and we, like just more transparency is what I'm always pushing.
yep,
Um
yep.
yeah, that's all I would say about that. But I'm watching. I would say I got X back on my watch list for sure.